Hello my dear student, welcome to the maths class. So in this video we will be solving exercise 12.1 question number 4 till question number 3 we have done, right? So question number 4 we have identify terms which contain x and give the coefficient of x. That means you have to write the terms which contain x and you have to give the coefficient of x also. So I have a copy here in front. So I'll copy this question first. Y square x plus y is the algebraic expression here, and what you have to do here is you have to identify terms which contain x. So terms which contain x is y square x, not y. Why not y? Because y doesn't have x, right? X variable. So even here y square is a is a coefficient here. So what is the coefficient of x? So the coefficient of x, you may make a box here and you may write coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is equal to y square. Understood? Because x is a variable here, and in front of x, what coefficient you can find? Y square will be the coefficient. Okay. The next question we have 13y square minus 8yx. Next question we have is 13y square minus 8yx. So you have to similarly write the terms which contain x. Terms which contain x is 8yx, and what else you have to find? Coefficient of x also. So coefficient of x here will be minus 8y. Okay, so x here is a variable, and in front of 8 whatever you see, even y is a variable. Okay, sorry, even y is a coefficient here, so minus 8y is a coefficient of x. I hope the concept is clear, right? So I'll do the last part of this question, and the 4, 5, 6, 7 you are going to try it yourself. Okay, so number 3 question I'm copying here. What is the number 3 question? Number 3 question is x plus y plus 2. X plus y plus 2. What is the coefficient or the terms which contain x? Terms which contain x is only x. So in front of y is alone here, 2 is alone here, so only x is there. So x, terms which contain x here is only x. And what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x, in front of x no number is there, that means it is 1. So you may write 1 as a coefficient of x. Okay student. So 5. Similarly here you will, what you will do, I will just give you a hint. You will copy in your, you will do in your copy. Okay. Identify the terms which contain x. Here is z, zx is the term, and what is the coefficient of x? Z. Similarly, what is the what are the coefficient of x? Terms which contain x, that is x and xy. What is the coefficient of x? 1 and yes, y. Okay. So number 7 and number 6 and 7 you will try at home. Moving on to the part B, identify terms which contain y square. So the question is very much similar to this part, only the variable is getting changed here, y square. What is the terms which contain y square here? So the term here is xy square. So let me write down this and copy. So the question is 8 minus xy square. So this is the 4B question number 1. Here you have to write, you have to identify which term contain y square. So 8 is not the sure one. So the term here is x square, xy square. Okay. And what is the coefficient of y square here? So this is the terms term which contain y square and coefficient of y square here is minus x, isn't it? So here I'll put minus xy square and minus x, only minus x. So this is the coefficient of y square in this condition. Okay, next we have number 2, 5y square plus 7x. So what, let me write down the question. 5y square plus 7x. So identify the terms which contain y square. So what is the term here? Term which contain y square is 5y square. And what is the coefficient of y square? Easy one. Coefficient here in which 5y square is there is 5, isn't it? Okay, proceeding to question number 5. Here, classify into monomial, binomial and trinomial. So in our last introduction part, I told you that I will separately introduce what is monomial, what is binomial and what is trinomial. So before solving this part, I would like to introduce the topic. I would like to introduce these 3 terms with you all. Okay. So to make you understand this, I will be using your Maths NCERT book. Okay. So it is in page number 231, 12.5, monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. Okay. So this portion is very, very important, as because this topic polynomial is very important in your class 9 and 10. Okay. So this is a single chapter you will find in class 9 and 10. Okay. So let us understand what is binomial, what is monomial, what is trinomial. So an expression with only one term, right? So algebraic expression may be with single term, algebraic expression may be with 2 term, algebraic expression may be with 3 terms. If they are having with the single term, that is 1 term, then we will consider it as a monomial. So I'll explain you with the example. Suppose if you have like this 5x, only 5x, then how many terms are here? Only 1 term, right? Single term is there. So this type of expression is called monomial. All right. If suppose you have only y square, suppose you have only 3y, then this will be considered as a monomial. Mono means single, 1. Mono means single, only 1. Okay. Binomial. Bi means 2. Binomial. Binomial means 2. Bi means 2. Nomial means naming. Okay. So if you have suppose like this 5x plus 2y. How many terms are here? 1, 2. So if you have 2 terms in the given expression, then that will be considered as a binomial. You can also use the book definition out here. An expression which contain 2 unlike terms. Unlike term means, say for x plus y you have. X is a different term. Yes, x and y are 2 different terms, no? So these are unlike terms. So if suppose both are x plus x, yes, then that will be considered as a monomial, because x plus x will become 2x. Yes. So monomial example you can see here 3z square 4, right? And binomial example here x plus y 5, m minus 5, mn plus 4m. So this will make a binomial. If you have a 2 terms, 2 unlike terms. Trinomial, an expression which contains 3 terms is called trinomial. Say m plus n plus 10, x plus y plus 7. So if I add here 5, then what will this become? This will become trinomial. Tri means 3. Bi means 2. Mono means single, or single means 1. Tri means 3. Trinomial. If it is more than 3, then we will consider it as a polynomial. Say for you have 5x square plus 2y plus 7z plus 3. If this is more than 3, right? So we will consider it as a polynomial which has more than 3 terms. Okay, this will be considered as a polynomial. So I hope the concept of the monomial, binomial, trinomial and a polynomial is clear. Let me repeat once again. Mono means a single. If you have a single term, one term, then it is considered as a monomial. Binomial means two different terms. If you have, then it is considered as a binomial. Trinomial, 3. Poly means more than 3. Okay. So let us now solve question number 5. So here we have the question number 5. Classify into monomial, binomial and trinomial. So how many terms do you find here? 1, 2. So it is a binomial. Okay. So how you will write like this? So you are going to write like this. This is question number 5.1, part 1. You have to classify it in a monomial, binomial or trinomial. So already answer I have given. So here we can see 2 terms. So it is a binomial, simple. Yes, 2 terms, 1, 2. So in the next question is y square. How many terms are here? Only 1 term you can see. So it is a monomial, right? So next, third one, we have x plus y minus xy. There are 3 terms you can see, 1, 2, 3 terms, and this is considered as a trinomial. Okay, very easy. So number 4, it is 100. Number 4 is 100. So it is a only single term is there. So 1 term is only present. So we can consider it as a monomial. So part 5 we have AB minus A minus B. AB minus A minus B. So 1, 2, 3 terms are here. So it is considered as a trinomial. Okay, student. So this much we will do from here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just have to classify, nothing else. You don't have to solve. Only you have to classify which is monomial, which is binomial, which is trinomial. Okay, if you find polynomial, write down polynomial also. But here you will not find polynomial because it is only monomial, binomial and trinomial. Okay, so in our next class we will proceed with question number 6 and 7. Okay, so this much for today. Thank you everyone.